There's something strange happening in our country. We spend nearly $1 trillion a year on defense, the most powerful military in human history. And yet, sadly, only about 1 in 4 young Americans can qualify to serve. Not because they won't, because they can't. 23%, which means 77% cannot. Now that's not just a military statistic, that's a mirror. Because if only 23% can qualify to fight, the question nobody asks is this: how many can qualify to build? This is Empty Promises to You. And today, we're not really talking about war. We're talking about durability. So here's the paradox. We live in the most technologically advanced society ever created. We design satellites, artificial intelligence, self-driving vehicles. But at the same time, the number of people able to maintain the physical systems of civilization is quietly shrinking. So the dilemma is simple. Who builds the world when fewer people can physically maintain it? Let's look at the structure. Roughly 23% of young Americans meet baseline military standards. And about 40 to 45% finish a 4-year degree on time. Most leave with debt. More leave without a degree, but still with all the debt. And at the same time, trade industries report major shortages. Electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, diesel mechanics, builders. The systems that keep civilizations running are quietly short on hands. Now think about the moment something breaks. When your AC goes out in July, when a pipe bursts in the wall in the middle of winter, when the roof leaks during a storm, when the truck that feeds the supply chain stops running. At that moment, nobody asks for a PowerPoint presentation. They ask for someone who knows how to fix it. Someone who can crawl under the house, climb the ladder, turn the wrench. Someone who understands the difference between a failed part and a flawed design. And somewhere along the way, we made a cultural decision. We stopped teaching kids how to build things, and we started teaching them how to finance things. I mean, we told an entire generation that success equals college. And quietly, we began to devalue the people who actually build the world. Now, project forward for a moment. If only about a quarter of young people meet baseline physical standards and fewer are entertaining physically demanding trades, what happens in 20 years? It isn't collapse. Civilizations rarely collapse dramatically. They erode quietly. That will equal longer wait times for repairs, higher costs, fewer competent hands, more dependency. You see, we did not outlaw shop class. We simply made it harder and harder to teach. We elevated credentials above craftsmen. We required degrees to teach skill. And once you require a degree to teach experience, you slowly remove the people who actually learned it the hard way. I mean, we told every kid success equals college. Meanwhile, we quietly devalue the people who build. And if 77% of young people can't meet basic physical standards, how many can sustain physically demanding trades? How many can climb scaffolding, run wire through attics in August, haul equipment, frame houses? We are not 77% incapable. We are 77% neglected. And here's the part no one wants to admit. We keep optimizing for the top 10% and protecting the bottom 10% while the middle erodes quietly. So now zoom out for a moment. Every civilization in history had a foundation. Rome had its engineers. Cathedrals had masons. Ships had carpenters. Empires weren't built by people who could only design systems. They were built by people who could lift them. But something strange happens in advanced civilizations. As technology rises, physical competence quietly declines. The civilization becomes more powerful, but the average citizen becomes less capable of sustaining it. And eventually, you arrive at a strange moment in history where the systems are incredibly advanced, but fewer and fewer people know how to maintain them. Now, this is not anti-college. We need engineers. We need doctors. We need scientists. And we need analysts. But we also need builders. And builders need strong bodies. And strong bodies come from health. Health comes from food, movement, and discipline. So here's the uncomfortable realization. A nation that spends nearly $1 trillion defending itself abroad, but fails to produce healthy, capable citizens at home? Well, it may be misunderstanding where security actually begins. You see, defense does not start at the Pentagon. It starts in elementary school cafeterias. It starts in shop classes. It starts in fields and farms. It starts with strength, not screens. So we need to raise the floor, build the body, restore competence, and value the builder as much as the credential. Because if we cannot build, we cannot sustain. And if we cannot sustain, well, nothing else matters. I'm MT, and this is Empty Promises to You, because I'm done with the empty promises to you.